In the mid-1960s, Lamborghini was just a young company known for building reliable tractors, not supercars. The world of high-performance cars was ruled by Ferrari, Aston Martin, and Maserati. But everything changed when Lamborghini shocked the world with the Miura, a car so advanced and breathtaking that it forever redefined what a supercar could be. What most people don't know is that behind its stunning beauty and roaring V12 engine lies a series of wild, secret, and even dangerous stories. From midnight builds to celebrity crashes, the Miura's history is full of strange twists. Here are 15 weird facts about the Lamborghini Miura that will make you see this legendary car in a whole new light. Built in secret at Night Ferruccio. Lamborghini never wanted to build pure racing cars. He believed in comfortable grand touring cars. But a group of rebellious young engineers, including Gianpaolo Dallara, Paolo Stanzani, and Bob Wallace, had a dream of creating the fastest road car ever. So, they started secretly working on the Miura project after hours, without Ferruccio's permission. They hid their progress during the day and worked on the prototype at night like a band of automotive rebels. By the time Ferruccio found out, the design was so impressive that even he couldn't say no. Named after a fighting bull. Ranch Ferruccio was deeply fascinated by Spanish bullfighting, which is why almost every Lamborghini has a bull-related name. The Miura was named after Don Eduardo Miura, a legendary breeder of fierce Spanish fighting bulls. This set a tradition that lives on today with models like Huracan and Aventador. The connection to bulls made the brand stand out from its rivals and gave the Miura a fiery, aggressive identity. The world's first true supercar, the Miura was the first production car to feature a mid-engine layout, a design only seen in race cars at the time. Before this, high-performance road cars had their engines in the front. Lamborghini's bold move shocked the industry and instantly made the Miura revolutionary. This design became the blueprint for every modern supercar, inspiring brands like Ferrari, McLaren, and Bugatti. Without the Miura, the supercar world might look very different today. A design created in just 3 months, Lamborghini hired Marcello Gandini, a young designer at the Bertone Design House, to create the Miura's look. Astonishingly, Gandini completed the final design in just 3 months. He was only 27 years old. Yet his creation became one of the most iconic car designs in history, with its flowing curves and futuristic stance. The Miura was so beautiful that people called it rolling art. Even today, it's considered one of the most stunning cars ever made. It debuted without an engine. At the 1966 Geneva Motor Show, Lamborghini didn't have a fully functioning Miura ready. The car displayed to the public was actually a mock-up with no working engine. The team simply wanted to test public reaction. It worked better than they imagined. People went crazy over the design, and orders started flooding in before Lamborghini had even figured out how to make the car drive. Enzo Ferrari was furious. When Enzo Ferrari, founder of Ferrari, saw the Miura for the first time, he was reportedly furious. Ferrari had always been the undisputed king of performance cars, but Lamborghini had just upstaged him with a car that looked decades ahead of its time. This rivalry became legendary. Many believe that Ferrari's later innovations were direct responses to Lamborghini's bold moves. Doors shaped like bullhorns. The Miura's scissor-style doors weren't just for show. They were designed to resemble the horns of a fighting bull, perfectly tying into Lamborghini's branding. When both doors were opened, The Miura looked like a bull ready to charge, adding to its dramatic, intimidating presence. The fastest car in the world at its launch, the Miura became the fastest production car in the world, hitting a top speed of 174 mph, 280 km/h. In the late 1960s, no other road car came close. This insane speed made the Miura the dream of every car enthusiast and cemented Lamborghini's reputation as a true performance powerhouse. Laughably small trunk EC. Miura's practicality was almost non-existent. Its front trunk was so tiny that it could barely fit a single small suitcase. Many joked that the Miura was the perfect romantic getaway car, if you didn't bring any luggage at all. Yes, dangerously unstable at high speeds. As advanced as it was, the Miura had a dark side. At very high speeds, its front end became dangerously light due to poor aerodynamics, almost lifting off the road. Some drivers described the experience as terrifying, with the car feeling like it wanted to fly. Lamborghini eventually addressed this issue with later versions, but the early Miuras were truly wild to drive. Rock stars loved it. The Miura became a celebrity favorite. Music legends like Frank Sinatra, Rod Stewart, and Miles Davis owned Miuras. One of the most dramatic stories involved Miles Davis, who crashed his Miura in a horrific accident. Even after surviving the crash, he couldn't resist buying another one, proving just how irresistible this car was to its owners. The secret Miura SV upgrade in 1971. Lamborghini released the Miura SV Superveloce, which featured wider tires, improved handling, and even more power. Surprisingly, Lamborghini didn't heavily promote this upgrade. Today, the SV is the most collectible Miura variant, with some examples selling for over $4 million at auction. Star of the Italian Job. The Miura achieved pop culture fame thanks to its appearance in the opening sequence of The Italian Job, 1969. The scene featured a stunning orange Miura speeding through the Italian Alps, creating one of the most iconic car moments in cinema history. This single movie scene boosted the Miura's legendary status around the world. Extremely rare production numbers. Between 1966 and 1973, only 764 Miuras were ever built. This limited production run makes them incredibly rare and valuable today. Collectors fiercely compete to own one, and pristine examples regularly fetch prices in the millions. Ferruccio Lamborghini never drove it. Here's perhaps the strangest fact of all. Ferruccio Lamborghini himself never drove a Miura. Despite its fame and success, he personally preferred comfortable grand tours like the Lamborghini Espada. He reportedly found the Miura too wild and impractical for his tastes, even though it was the car that put his company on the map. The Lamborghini Miura wasn't just a car, it was a revolution. Born from secret late-night projects, shaped by young visionaries and fueled by fierce rivalry, it changed the world of performance cars forever. Today, the Miura is more than just a classic. It's a symbol of ambition, rebellion, and artistry. Its story reminds us that sometimes the greatest innovations come from taking bold risks and defying expectations. Every curve of the Miura tells a story of passion and danger, making it one of the most legendary cars in automotive history. When you see a modern Lamborghini tearing down the road, remember, it all began with the Miura, the original rebel supercar.